had a lot of sunshine for our Wednesday afternoon, and we've even had a few clouds around there with a couple straight showers developing. Mainly clear for us right now overlooking downtown Savannah. So as a result of all that sunshine, for some of us, high temperatures were pretty toasty this afternoon, topping out in the upper 90s for a few locations, making it to 97 degrees in Baxley and Jessup. 92 was the high for us here in Savannah, a little bit cooler on Hilton Head. Starting to cool off now for some of us, especially toward the coast where the sea breeze has been able to move onshore, cooling us off into the mid 80s, lower 80s for Hilton Head, but still the mid 90s off to the south and west, feeling a little bit hotter still with the high humidity levels across the region. Viper radar scanning the skies. Most of us are dry at the moment, or the last hour or so. The main activity that we have been tracking has been in around Statesboro along 301 right now, and also Georgia Route 24. We're seeing some of that heavier rain setting up with a few small cells. That's about it, and we could see one or two over the next hour or so, but overnight it will remain mainly dry for us with a mainly clear sky. Off to the west, we are tracking a system that will bring us the chance for showers and storms later tomorrow afternoon and into the evening hours, and then especially for Friday and Saturday. But it's on Thursday in the evening hours when we do have the risk for a few strong and severe storms setting up. The overall storm risk is fairly low, and the severe storm risk is fairly low as well. Damaging wind and a few pockets of heavy rain would be our primary concern. It looks like all that would wrap up as we get into the later evening hours for Thursday. For Thursday morning, starting off with a few clouds as the morning goes on. After lunchtime, still mainly dry. That southerly component to the wind will help us to warm into the lower 90s pretty quickly, and then it's in the late afternoon and into the evening hours when we will begin to see a few of those showers and storms begin to set up by 9 and 10 o'clock. Maybe still a few pockets of heavier rain on the radar for us, but by 11 o'clock and midnight and beyond, it looks like those conditions will dry out. Just a few clouds for us early Friday morning, but it looks like more rain will be expected during the afternoon hours. Now in the tropics, things have changed since yesterday. Not only were we talking about two possible areas of development, we have newly formed tropical storm Umberto. This is a minimal tropical storm. We're not too concerned about that one for our local area. Invest 94L near Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands is expected to stay just to the north of Hispaniola, hugging the coast, which will limit how organized it could become over the coming days. But once it's over the waters near the Turks and Caicos and the Bahamas, it could organize into a tropical depression or tropical storm off of the Florida coast and, of course, off of the Georgia coast. We're not expecting direct impacts in our area as a cold front will push off of the coast, but we could see some concerns at the coast. Latest on Umberto, tropical storm with 40-mile-per-hour sustained winds. Wind gusts are a little bit higher. We do expect it to become a hurricane as it starts to move a little bit faster and moves toward Bermuda, but with that front moving off of the coast, we do expect Umberto to stay out to sea as well. It could be a little bit more concerning for the Carolinas early next week. For tonight, though, 73 degrees for the low temperature, and for the Carolinas, just say the Outer Banks of North Carolina, that is. 92 degrees for tomorrow afternoon with those late day showers and storms setting up for us. Definitely keep an eye to the sky because of that chance of a few strong and severe storms. For the boat or southwest wind, 10 to 15 knots, giving us seas right at 3 feet. So as we look ahead to the next 7 days, pretty cut and dry for the next few days with those storm chances building in late on Thursday and then especially for Friday and Saturday, Sunday and into the early part of next week. That part of the forecast will be dependent upon the interaction with those tropical systems just off of our coast. Nothing to be too concerned about right now, but it's a forecast we do need to pay attention to in case things do change.
Okay, thank you so much.
We'll be right back.